Hey, I'm Space.
And this is Uns, and today we're going to be doing a video on Overwatch's Junkrat.
In this video we will be going over his abilities, some strategy tips, and also the best counters against Junkrat.
So, Junkrat is a hero that, if you like the idea of spamming grenades all over the map and making everyone on the other team hate you, then Junkrat is really the hero you have been waiting for.
He is Overwatch's Masters of Mechanical Mayhem, and you should expect an explosive experience with this character.
He's generally considered to be a defensive hero who can either be a great ally or a really annoying enemy. He uses his grenade launcher to suppress enemy positions while remaining safely behind cover. He's not the hero to play if you want to rack up a disturbing amount of kills, but his ability to constantly harass and upset enemy formations will have the other side pulling their hair out.
So let's have a look at all of his abilities and how you should best utilize them on the battlefield.
There's around 5 abilities that he has, and they're either passive or offensive abilities. The first one is his main attack called the Frag Launcher, and this is pretty much an attack where you just lob grenades at people and hope to hit them. And because of the type of attack, it's kind of difficult to hit particular targets, especially fast moving targets such as Tracer. However, you can turn that lack of precision into a benefit by spamming those grenades around a particular area and making it extremely dangerous for the enemy to linger around in one place. Stick to ground based opponents when you can, as it's very hard to hit airborne targets with this weapon. However, when you do kill a Pharah, it is extremely satisfying.
The second main ability you will be looking at is his Concussion Mine. There are a couple of uses for Junkrat's Concussion Mine, such as, of course, simply leave it around for an enemy to wander into it, or you can actually use it to gain height. Walk into the mine as Junkrat and you'll take off, receiving absolutely no damage in the process. Jump first before you touch the mine and you'll soar even higher. Use this move to either gain height and then rain grenades down on your enemies, or as a way to zip across the map faster when you need to get back into the fight.
Next to his abilities is the Steel Trap, and this is pretty much a trap that you throw on the floor and try to get someone to get caught in it. It's pretty much an oversized bear trap, but you use it against enemy heroes. Also use this ability in combination with the Concussion Mine, and when the UI informs you that an enemy opponent has been trapped, you can detonate the mine right next to the trap to do a very satisfying dollop of damage. When it comes to Overwatch's squeeziest characters, this will almost certainly spell their doom. As I said, Tracer, for example, is a really annoying hero to play against with Junkrat, but you can use this trap to your advantage when playing versus heroes such as them, and it is also again very satisfying to trap someone and then kill them.
And of course, Riptire, Junkrat's ultimate, does an incredible amount of damage when it's detonated, and the noise of it being revved up sure is to put a fear of God into the enemy team. But it would also warn them at the same time. Steer it towards your target and tap the left mouse button when you wish to blow it up. Riptires can be shot at and destroyed by the enemy. They have 100 hit points. However, it can pick up health packs to replenish its HP.
Okay, and the last of Junkrat's abilities, which is a completely passive ability, is called Total Mayhem. And pretty much this ability is that when you die, you drop around 4 or 5 grenades, and whoever happens to be running across your dead body will take the full brunt of the damage. And this happens every single time you die, so if you're going to die, try to throw yourself into a mass of people and take out as many as you can before they take you out. Now for some Junkrat strategies and tips.
Junkrat is basically a giant troll meant to cover the battlefield with explosives that will have every enemy rethinking their decision to push forward. He doesn't have any self-heals or team utility, and his only mission should be to unleash a steady barrage of death to the enemy team. With that said, in order to be a good Junkrat, you should shift your thinking from trying to do damage to individual heroes to actually trying to spread out as much damage across an area as possible.
Next is positioning, and positioning for Junkrat is just as important as maintaining the position, because the moment his grenades start bursting on the enemy, you can bet that someone is going to come down and try to kill you as fast as possible. That's why the Concussive Mine is so much better utilized as a method of getting Junkrat to and from one place and to reach locations, while the Steel Trap can be used to protect your flanks and from possible sneak attacks. If you hear the spring trap, it's time to leave.
The Riptire will also be an ultimate that many will come to hate because using it requires a great deal of timing and cleverness. For one, it has the most distinct audio cues in all of Overwatch, so everyone will know when it's coming. Because the tire can be destroyed before you have a chance to detonate it, you're also going to need to be smart about when and where to use it. Steering it across open spaces will definitely get it destroyed. Fortunately, the tire can scale walls, giving you a great deal of mobility for getting where you need to go.
Another trick is to trigger the ability and run the tire against a wall that it can't scale. Anything that doesn't have a platform above it. The enemy team will expect the tire to arrive instantly and let their guard down when it doesn't, which is when you can surprise them with it. Of course, using it during the chaos of an intense fight, firefight, or during a hard push can also catch most players off guard.
We will now be going over a couple of good counters for Junkrat.
As an aerial based character, Pharah is a natural counter to Junkrat. Junkrat is bad against Pharah because his attacks have a hard time hitting her as they are designed to explode on the ground, which gives them a small hitbox while shooting targets who fly like Pharah. Both his concussion mine and his bear trap sit on the ground, making them again ineffective against Pharah, who is most usually flying around somewhere in the air. Junkrat's ultimate, one of his best abilities, if not the best ability he has, also has little to no effect on Pharah, since it's a hard time getting high up to reach her.
Tracer is just too fast to be hit by a lot of Junkrat's attacks. The best chance that Junkrat has of killing Tracer is if she manages to stumble into one of his steel traps, as it provides a great opportunity to take advantage of her immobility and squishy nature to kill her quickly.
And that's the sum up of this video for Junkrat. And if you liked it and if it helped you in any way, please like the video.
And also subscribe to our channel if you would like to watch more reviews of Overwatch heroes.